Hi. It's skycat.live. Yeah. It's 12/12/2023, which is a Tuesday, 4:41 p.m. Tuesday, December 12th, 2023. We are about 13 days from Christmas, and I really don't fucking care. And you can suck a fucking big dick. I really hate your holidays, and they take up all my time. I'm just kidding. No, I love the holidays. It's fine. Kidding. Just singing. Okay, and we play the bells to cleanse ourselves from the evil hells of demons that stalk me. And we will move forward. Today, we will be playing some World of Warcraft. Season of Discovery. I'm level 22. Call that 23. I'm 2% from 23. We will be doing some Rust Hardcore Zombies the minute that the sun rises. It's 2 in the morning on Rust Hardcore Zombies. And, yeah. And some EvE Online, as you can see. I am me. Hi. Good morning, or afternoon, or whatever the fuck case it is in your reality. And I hope that we are going to have a good day together. We're going to have a lot of fun on the video games. Lots of video games today. And I'm glad you are here with me. Yes, I am. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope that the anger hasn't consumed you like me. And the sadness hasn't burned you like me. And the loss hasn't turned you into a callous individual like me. I hope you're still a wonderful person deep down inside, unlike me. And I hope that you can be yourself today, as opposed to having to be something someone else wants you to be. Because I know I am. And that's all I have to say. A bunch of weird, unscripted, totally crazy shit. I admit it. I admit it. I get it, I admit it. And we are recording, and we are good. We are 2.5 minutes, no drop frames, and the Twitch is looking good. So here we are. We are going to move forward here. I'm going to spend this 3 golds that I have. Weapons were no good, but we are definitely going to look down the full plethora of all the leather. We see no headshot. Shoulders are 20 gold, which is insane. Just insane. See, they found some way to bottleneck. I mean, that one's better than the one I'm wearing, so I'm just gonna buy it. Chest. Forest leather, no agi. Anything with agi is just fucked. It's so stupid. 9 agi for 5 gold. 5 gold. Let's just type agi. See what we get here. Yeah, there's nothing, huh? No, wait, that's an upgrade. I'll take that. Shit. Why not? Repine vest of agility. I'll take it. Yeah, that's an upgrade. And then waist, legs. What do you mean no waist? Oh, right, yeah. Owl, wolf, eagle, whale. I'm gonna put on some EvE Online music for today. Yes. Oh, I didn't run my chatty. Oh, I did. Okay. And then make sure that's where it's supposed to be. Yeah. Oh, hello. Hello, number 2. Sorry, I missed your chat. Just had to verify, get it all running and everything, and I got sucked in, as usual. Hello, number 2. Thank you for stopping in. Robust girdle for a gold, which is an upgrade. It's unfortunate, but it is. And it's like they're starting to charge more for this. I don't know, man. It's hard to spend that much. It's hard to spend that much. Oh, God. Well, it's an upgrade. So legs, gorilla, 6 inch. Oh, I've got 8 agility. I probably can't do better than this. I mean, that's better than this, but it's not much better. Yeah, I've got good pants.
The asteroid is depleted.
Stamina, stamina, whale, whale, whale. 6 agi, that's an upgrade, but it's a gold 50. Superior boots, 7 agi is a 450. Or 4 silver. I'm just going to throw the 4 silver at it in the weird off chance that I get it. And spirit boots, stamina, regular boots of the monkey for gold. 4 agi, 4 stam. 4 agi, 4 stam for a gold. Wolf, a wolf, owl, agility. 7 agility for 2 gold. Gotta get out there and make some money today. I definitely have more space to do so. Wolf, whale, spirit, spirit, stamina, stamina, intellect, dervish bracers of agility, 5. 9 gold for that thing. That's a serious upgrade for me, but it's 9 gold. Dokebi, Deepwood, Pathfinder bracers. I think this is a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Oh. A little loud. Yeah, we're gonna put that like a little lower. There we go. Hello. 5 stam, Pathfinder, spirit, 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 owl, stamina, whale, spirit, spirit, eagle, agility. 5 agility for 7 gold. Spirit, spirit, stamina, owl. Drakewind bands, don't have agi. Bear bracers, 5 stamina. Owl bracers, 5 intellect. Robust bracers of stam, owl, intellect. Monkey. Monkey is 3 agi, 3 stam for 3 gold. Wolf bracers, 4 agi, 2 stamina for 1 gold. Ooh, that's a good deal, but I don't have the money for it. That was an upgrade that I should have bought, but don't have the money for it, but that's okay. We'll come back to it. Wolf bracers, we're looking at those today. We're looking at making about 50 silver in the next hour to buy those. Toughened leather gloves, we also want these. That's a really good deal, actually. I should have bought that. I didn't know this existed at all. This is the big upgrade I should have bought. So we see some options here. It's good, it's good. Go equip what I bought. Three pieces though are upgrades. Like that's an upgrade, and plus the gear that they replace puts more money in my pocket. If I were to vendor, I would get 28 silver. If I disenchant, it's just movement towards more money, so we'll just disenchant. It's fine. Gotta put quick draw on my chest again. Where did quick draw go? Okay, lupine chest of agility. Quick draw, yeah, and quick draw, and then we'll need a medium armor for the chest piece. We have a new belt, which is good. Wait, 4 agi, 4 stam. Wait, I have 5 agi, 4 stam. Oh, wait, no, wait, dark leather. Oh no, because I equipped as well. There we go. Yep. Good. Hey, I got a lesser astral worth 22 silver. It was good that I disenchanted. That's good. Minor strength for 5. Yeah, but I don't want to put it on So, yeah, what we just sell all that, I guess. 13 silver, 22 silver, 29 silver. That was pretty good money for those disenchants. It's good. And yeah, and so I think that's it. We saved the rest for I'm gonna ding, which is awesome. That's gonna be almost like the last 3 points I need. These last 3 points are gonna make big differences. Like the last point of ruthlessness is a big difference, and then the last 2 points in murder or expose. Probably expose, frankly. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go expose. I love expose. Yeah, that's just only gonna make it better. My big problem is all these mobs are way too tough. If you can make them feel all soft, yeah, it feels good. They just carve through them. Okay, we're back out to the Barrens again.
You haven't lived until you've looked
Barrens again. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? I'm going to deactivate the thing now. I just wanted you to see my face. Deactivate. It was boring auction shopping anyways. I just want my face on camera, you know. It's vain, but I mean, it's like station identification. You want your face on camera sometimes, you know. I think it's good.
The asteroid is depleted.
Is it daytime? It is. It's 10 in the morning. I'm good here. Yeah, I'm good here. Yeah. Don't need to climb that. Yeah, it looks good. Gotta get out. Gotta go mining. Gotta get some metal and stone. Looks like most of the people quit, which is kind of lame. It is a little bit early in the day, though. Go see how the boat is, see if I got raided. Yeah, I bet I did get raided, huh? Yeah, I bet I did. That's sad. They sank my submarine, huh? Yeah, because they can just buy a submarine. It's all good. There was nothing in it. Like a gun, I think. Go verify, however. Oh, I have all of that. I didn't know. Yeah. Nice. Let me put that in the TC. Yeah, I mean the tugboat didn't end up being. I was like I like the tugboat was good, but it's too much work the way they built it to float back to land. It's too much work to keep one now. It's annoying. You constantly have to like pull it out to shore. It's like I don't know. Why did you ruin that wonderful like that it was such good content, then you ruined it. Just saying. You guys always ruin the good shit. Okay. No, I gotta turn him right here. Oh, I do have to climb this thing. Oops. I just checked. Maybe I'll just not have caffeine today.
Ha! Well done, adventurer, very well done. I wasn't sure you were up to the task, but you've proved yourself quite the cutthroat. Thank you again for helping us suppress the harpy epidemic. Here is your reward. Use it well. You've done so well for me, adventurer. You're a regular lucky rabbit's foot, and there's something I want you to see. The harpies are not from around the Barrens. They come from a place called Stone Talon, far to the northwest of here. Though it is probably a dangerous place for you, I need this letter delivered to an old friend of mine who lives there, a witch doctor by the name of Jinzil. He'll be happy to know that Serena Bloodfeather is dead, and I think you'll find Stone Talon an interesting place.
Stone Talon. Fucking AI. Let's see if my kit's up. Wow. That was somebody. No. It's the animals walking around. I'm gonna kill the sound for a minute. Oh, I was gonna go dump and see if that boat's intact. I doubt it. Yeah, there was a stack of metal in there. They got a stack of metal, I guess. That's a good 4 minutes of work for the whatever 600 or 700 scrap that they dumped to get the submarine. Because they had to buy a submarine and all the torpedoes. Yeah, they did. They sank the boat. That's okay. I mean, I don't want to take care of that boat anymore, frankly. It's almost like a favor. It's one less thing I have to worry about. The boat was annoying me, frankly. There is... I do need to leave the base once. So we will do you, and you, and you, and you. You, and you, and you, and I will need a miner's helmet. Miner's helmet. Miner's helmet. Miner's helmet. There we go. Boots. If I had a shotgun, I would take it, but I don't. Have you got a shotgun? I'm gonna take this over that and this over that, and have you got a shotgun? No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Yeah, shotgun. No. Well, that's alright. And finally, we will go out. Just light. Oh, sorry, number two. I missed what you said. Give me just a second here. Should I use Egypt or England for this Civ game? Egypt. And I'm so sorry. I did not mean to ignore you. I'll fix it now. The coding and the programs, they all break. You know, they're all worthless. We've been through it before. Sorry. Chatty. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. You know, the program, if it's a program and it's on my computer, it breaks. You know, doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, Egypt. Let's see if this is working now. There we go. Should be able to hear you now. I am so sorry. I did not mean to ignore you. Sorry. Nice. Fail, fail. Oh, 3. Good. Come on, 4. Come on, 4. Come on, 4. Yes! Oh, yeah. Door control. This guy's been farming here, I think, a little bit. Oh well. It's getting towards Rust Christmas. There. Perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. This is the best I've seen in a while. 5 of them. Huge.
The asteroid is
Come on,
depleted.
twofers. Come on, twofers. Twofers, threefers. Twofers, threefers. Let's go. Let's go. This is called When YouTubers Promoted a Broken Game. I'd like to sub to your channel.
The year was 2023.
This is by the Kingard.
And Starbreeze Studios was ramping up marketing for their upcoming game, Payday 3. A significant size of the gaming community had a general distrust of larger game journalism outlets, but Starbreeze still needed to find a way to reach as many people as possible. Who do the players trust with game reviews? They asked one another. With so many players thinking the IGNs and Game Informers of the world are too biased because of sponsorship deals these days, who do they listen to now?
No one. My own counsel will I keep.
Exactly does Modern Warfare 22 do right? Why has this game struck a chord with me?
Does it heard about OWI branching out into the Starship Troopers IP? I was hesitant because I'm a fan of the movie.
The individual content creator brought with it the assumption of personal opinion and integrity, unaffected by the agendas of corporations or studios. This was the perfect vehicle for Starbreeze's marketing strategy. After all, ad revenue on YouTube was subject to so much change and volatility that was out of the creator's hands. Many content creators preferred having more control over their income, turning to methods such as sponsorships or subscription models, like Patreon or YouTube membership, to see more consistent income. Seriously, ad revenue's like a drunk uncle, you never know when it's gonna screw. This was far from the first time content creators had been used for sponsorships, of course.
So, I got the opportunity to check out the Gamescom demo of this game. Gonna go on a little orc hunt.
As part of its marketing strategy, Starbreeze offered these content creators a trip to New York City, attendance to a Payday 3 launch event, free merchandise, and the opportunity to play the game. In return, the creators would promote the game on their channels for their cumulative millions of followers to see. As to whether or not Starbreeze offered money directly to these YouTubers, I don't know, but it was common enough practice for sponsors to do that, so it wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that they did. Either way, the guests were wined, dined, and treated like royalty, all under Payday 3's marketing budget. But worry not, it's not like
that bad game.
Anyone's favor of the game or anything. I hate when people give me free stuff. Piss off, Santa, you commie. What kind of YouTube creators were invited to this event? One of these was the Act Man. Several of his channel's most popular videos, garnering millions of views, are centered around his opinions on whether he believes games are good, bad, mediocre, or masterpieces. He's also given videos with commentary on the greed and laziness of modern gaming on several occasions, such as the decline of gaming, the rise and fall of loot boxes, and the problem with live service games. Viewers that have followed him during his time on YouTube would have been able to rely on his videos to give harsh but fair criticism where it was deserved, especially when games released
I don't
in
like the
subpar
Act Man.
states.
I don't know why, but I don't like the Act Man at all.
Complete misunderstanding.
That's so
of the
weird.
word.
Like, I don't like the Act Man. I think he's actually probably supposed to be one of the better streamers on YouTube. I don't like the Act Man. Don't like his attitude. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the games he covers. I don't like the titles of his videos. I don't like the Act Man, unfortunately. And like, I don't know, that one's a puzzle to me. I've been puzzling it for like a year. Something about the Act Man really bothers me, and I don't know what it is. I think it's Andrew Tate incel behavior. It's weird because the man's got like $20 million, but I think he's actually sexless, internet, like interminably online, right wing, stuck in his room, just like me. But I don't, like, I'm not guilty of all those other things though. I'm stuck in my room now because I want to be, but I wasn't the last 25 years. They were, you know? And so, yeah, we're all stuck in the room now, but like I didn't do that the last 20 years like he did. You know, I didn't, I really didn't live a life like that. I'm not guilty of that. So, like, something about it, like that interminably online right-wing incel thing going. It's and they're all playing those gun games like Battlefield, Halo, Infinite, BattleBit Remastered, Counter-Strike. They all worship their Andrew Tates and their weird, like, fucking incel behavior shit that I don't understand. And it's weird because that dude is probably one of the more successful entertainers on the planet, but he can't get laid, he's sexless, he's right-wing, he's playing all the same gun games, and it's really odd. It's, like, really weird. It's weird to see, like, basically a Hollywood star who can't get laid.
If your internet connection isn't perfect, you will be dropped from matches instantly.
Oh, now you want to take your time and get it right. Now, okay, after you sold the game, after it lost 90% of its player base on Steam, okay, now you want to make sure the features are up and running. Gotcha.
See, he's like... He's a little bitchy. He's a little bit of a bitch. He's like a little bit... He's a little bitchy. I know because I am. But I think I have the right to be. I think he came around... He came by it on the internet. I came by it from police hunting me.
Didn't hesitate to call those games out for their broken launches. Another creator is Angry Joe Show, a channel whose backbone was literally angry reviews, where part of their shtick is that they give in-depth criticism to greedy studio decisions and broken products. It's commonplace on their channel to see videos include entire skits that parody the problems with new games, and many segments of their reviews are literally screamed into the camera.
First off, you want your game to work! We had so many crashes.
Yeah.
Like, this is unacceptable for a release. And for this game to be getting AIDS and
testify, brother. Now, this guy does not bother me because, like... He's not hiding behind some facade. He's not two-faced. He's not that weird, internally online, right-wing incel, hiding around, hating on everybody, acting like a cyberbully stalker, or any of this other shit that they do. You know? And I got no problem with Angry Joe. I don't think him and those boys are hiding. Ackman's hiding. Plagiarism, something. I don't know what it is, but there's something about him I don't like.
Or they're being paid.
And I've never been wrong about people's character.
We
Not
started
once.
the game by erroring, right? And guess what? We have not stopped erroring since.
A third channel is Big Fry TV, a channel I was admittedly unfamiliar with prior to making this video, but posts several impression, review, and discussion videos about the state of modern games as well.
This channel was started because I was tired of getting bad games from developers, whether that's indie, AA, or higher. I've always been focused on the product and how they're selling it.
As the arrangement presumably required, promotional videos would need to be posted after the launch event.
Where did all this metal go?
If Big Fry TV's second Payday 3 video is any indication, these videos appeared to require Starbreeze's approval for their titles, descriptions, and pinned comments, and be 2 videos total. This doesn't mean they necessarily wrote these things for the creators, just that the studio approved them for use. These videos were different from other types of sponsored videos, though. They weren't promoting self-made products like apps that tried to convince you pictures of animals were a sound financial investment, or slightly altering and repackaging cookies that were upcharged to a price only us poor idiot peasants would scoff at.
I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but if you're a broke boy, just say so.
If you're broke boy, just say so.
Products that were obviously not in the creator's expertise, like when a political commentary channel takes a break from farming outrage to promote a new brand of aglet for your shoelaces. Thank you, Phineas and Ferb, for that education, by the way. Nobody seeks out shoelace commentary from political channels. When these types of sponsorships pop up, it's generally easy to understand. We're watching commercials here. Nothing more. Payday 3 sponsored videos were a much different, much more effective type of promotion.
I like that he said it.
They placed product promotion directly into the spot where people would be looking for that type of content. But sir, asked one Starbreeze executive, isn't this exactly the type of alleged practice that turned people away from bigger outlets in the first place? Look, son, do you want to be able to afford Pokemon's cookies or not?
So.
All 3 of these creators, and several more, geared up to promote Payday 3 a little bit differently. Angry Joe posted a gameplay and first impressions video before the game launched. This is important.
Look at what Joe brought us. Oh yeah. From New York.
Come on, Payday 3.
But why does it matter if they
fucking
posted their videos
serious?
before or after launch? It's not like people buy video games solely based on one review. Well, if the opinions of gaming channels didn't sway sales in any way, I think we could all agree Starbreeze wouldn't have even bothered with this promotional event in the first place.
The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
And yes, I understand the period between September 18th and September 21st was referred to as the early access period. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but paying a non-indie studio to play their game during that time frame nowadays just means you're paying an impatience tax.
Now, that's mighty thoughty of you, Witter Woman.
Check out this video if you want more commentary on that. So going forward in this video, I'm going to refer to September 18th as its launch. As for why it matters which videos are posted before or after launch, well... Don't Pre-Order Reboots covers this more extensively, but what we need to know here today is that Payday 3 didn't function at launch. At all. The term unplayable is used quite a bit when describing buggy games, but for this game, it was quite literal. The conversation around Payday 3 quickly devolved from the merits of the game itself and into the state of AAA gaming as a whole, and its apathy toward finishing its products. Some still defended Payday 3's backlash with, "It's not a big deal, it will get fixed eventually."
Assume the position.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
And in unrelated news, domesticated sheep will expire from life if left alone for too long without their masters there to trim their wool down. The more you know. While the Payday 3 player base was still erupting in anger and Starbreeze was hard at work attempting to finish their game after they'd already charged people money for it, a third player entered the scene. The content creators still had sponsorship deals to uphold and promotional videos to upload. One of these was Big Fry TV, who posted his impressions video while Payday 3 was still unplayable.
It looks like I got away with the Payday on this one.
Payday 3 was unplayable? Payday 3! I wasn't even aware. I need to go look. Fucking Payday is such a piece of shit. I had so many fucking wannabe gamers. When I was like 26 or so, I was hanging around with like some Magic the Gathering nerds in a card store in Denver called well, there's a whole bunch of them, and I can't think of it. Like I can't even think of all the names of the stores. But the one I'm thinking of is Bonnie Bray comic shop or whatever, card shop, Bonnie Bray collectible shop, right? In Denver, and I hung around there for a long time, like 4 years and stuff, and I made a whole new set of friends, one of which who stole my 360. And I stopped being friends with him over it. And and I had so many of those weird wannabe gamers be like, "Yo, you want to play Payday 2? You want to play Payday 2? You seem like you're pretty cool. You want to play Payday 2?" No, I don't want to play fucking Payday 2. I have played Payday 2. I don't like Payday 2. It's like a bad Grand Theft Auto 5 or something. It's not too good. It's a good game. At least 2 was. It's just not my game, is what we say when it's a bad game. When it's a bad game, but a lot of people love it, you say, it's not a bad game, it's just not my game. So you guys can't see what he's showing, which is definitely something you should see. Yeah, that's what they sent in the Payday 3 box, right?
It looks like I got away with the Payday on this one.
Oh.
Because the video is sponsored.
Oh my god.
Impressions video while Payday 3 was still unplayable.
It looks like I got away with the Payday on this one. Get it? Because the video is sponsored.
Another is the Actmans, whose video sent a bit stronger of a message.
Look at that demented clown mask. What does that have to do with robbing banks? It's like this weird game based around like bank robber culture. Which, sure, that shit was cool when I was like 13 and the movie Heat was big. But I'm sorry, but guess what happens to bank robbers? They go to jail for a long time. Is that really something to venerate?
Payday 3 is a certified banger video was an overall positive review of his time with the game, as you could probably guess by its title and thumbnail.
I was invited by the Payday 3 developers, Starbreeze, to go out to New York and take part in one of the coolest...
Why do you guys always shoot these poor NPCs in the dick? Something about gamer journalism on YouTube, right? I don't know why, but like when I see a guy, I'm aiming at his fucking head, you know? Like, let's say, like, there's a dude, right? I'm not shooting at his dick like these fucking bads, right? That's where the Act-Man aims. I've called him out on it like 7 times. This is one of the reasons why I don't like him that much. I've watched him play. Like, okay, like I'm aiming up here, like right in this little sweet spot that's above his head. For any game with bullet drop, you go for the sweet spot above their head. See it? And you always land a headshot, right? But you see these fucking bads aiming at the guy's dick. And I watched the Act-Man do this. I watched a whole bunch of these fucking famous, really good gamer streamers or whatever, right? And they're like aiming at the dude's dick. Like this guy, watch. Like he's seriously like you can tell a controller player because they aim at people's dicks and it's really bad. It reminds me of that South Park joke where it's like you just don't shoot a guy in the dick, Butters. And I wonder if that's actually maybe Matt and Trey, I think they're gamers. I'm fairly sure they are. And I think they're kind of sick of watching bads shoot people in the dick. I think they're kind of sick of it. I'm sick of it too. When you watch a famous streamer, you're immediately going to watch their vision tilt downwards because I swear to God, they all roll male characters because they like looking at man ass all day. I swear to God, they do. They like male characters because in their head, they're thinking, oh, I'm a man, I better roll male. But really what's happening is some kind of psychological Freudian slip where they really do want to look at the back of a man's they want to see a man's backside all day. I swear to God they do. I've always thought this. I've thought this since I was like 12 years old. This is an old thing that I've really had for a long time. I think a lot of men really want to stare at a man's ass. I'm very convinced of it. I'm very convinced of it. At least a quarter of us definitely want to stare at man ass all day, right? So and that's okay. I'm just saying I don't. But also I catch them staring at man dick all day because that's obviously where they're shooting. You're gonna see it right here. Watch.
Probably guess by its title and thumbnail.
I was invited.
So, okay, why did you aim at that guy's fucking belly button? Now watch him aim at the guy's crotch. Did you see it? I'm going for the guy's head. You're going for the nether regions because you're fucking bad. You're fucking bad. This is like the fucking 50th time I don't want to hear anything from the fucking Act-Man while he fucking shoots this guy in the fucking dick. I'm sorry, but it's weird for me. Frankly, weird for me. It stands out. It stinks so bad, like yesterday's fucking diaper, that it's literally hard for me to swallow, like the Act-Man's career.
Go out to New York.
Watch him, man. See it? I've caught him doing this 50 fucking times. 50 times. I guess with a controller, you want to go center mass, I guess, because if you fire at the guy's dick, the recoil puts the second shot on his head, maybe? So let's test it, right? Let's test my is this guy a bad theory, right? Is this guy a bad, like a verifiable bad? Because he is a verifiable bad. I've seen him play. I'm watching him play right now. He's fucking bad. He's got his fucking crosshairs on this guy's dick. I swear to God, they roll male characters. They worship Andrew Tate because they like looking at man all day. They won't let us have a female leader because they like staring at man and complaining about man all day. They stare at other men's dicks when they shoot guns, and it's, I swear to God, it's like I'm not gonna make any like other commentary based on some kind of like orientation or anything like that. That's not what I'm after here. I'm talking about reality. This is what these guys actually fucking do. This is what they actually do. I'm not like, I caught him doing it again. He's like he's harping away about how bad Halo Infinite is as he shoots guys in the dick, and it's just really fucking weird to me. It stands out. It's always stood out. He's a fucking bad. I don't care what he has to say about fucking Payday 3. You want to talk about Angry Joe? Angry Joe isn't fucking angry. Not angry like me. I look at that fucking bad shoot guys in the dick, and I'm like, why the fuck would you ever listen to the Act-Man?
take part in
No, I mean, okay. So when I see a guy with a bulletproof vest, and I have this much time to shoot him because I'm bad, and I'm standing on the guy too. I'm bad and I'm standing on the guy, and I'm aiming at his belly button or general dick area. Like, I'm firing it in his chest point blank, but it's not like I'm pushing. I'm standing there, not moving, firing into his chest point blank like a 5-year-old. And when I shoot at dudes, I immediately tilt downwards, not upwards, so I can shoot them in the dick, which immediately fires off some kind of fucking, like South Park fucking clown. Like, I can just hear Matt, Matt Stone in the fucking background just fucking clowning on the Act Man for shooting guys in the fucking dick. I can literally fucking hear it. Don't shoot the guy in the dick. What does his dick do to you? What did this guy's dick do to you, Act Man? Oh my god, please stop shooting this guy in the dick. You're fucking bad. You're straight bad. Looking at you shoot. Like, even on a controller is bad. I'm sorry. You're fucking bad. You're like bad. Watching you fucking play is like, oh. You know, and I'm sorry, it's not like I'm the best in the world. I am like a low to middling player. And if I think you're fucking bad, it's like that quote that I said the other day. If you're bragging about killing me, you're fucking bad, right? This guy, he's worse than me. This guy's actually verifiably on recorded video. I'm shooting the guy in the dick 32 times. Bad, you know.
I'm infatuated. I think I'm falling.
Sure, he has money. That matters to women, I guess. It doesn't fucking matter to me. That's sexist, or what? I guess that was a sexist statement. I didn't mean it like women like money or something. That wasn't what I was saying. I was saying like when people look at somebody's image, they think, ooh, money. I don't think men do that. I think women do that. And then it sounds sexist, but it just sort of like is the state of things. It's like the weird girl repellent in the background that costs you tens of thousands of dollars and all this stuff, and and your whole cut image and all this. And I'm not trying to attack you, but I'm just saying, like, why would I listen to somebody about Payday fucking 3 who's a shill when you're shooting guys in the fucking dick 32 fucking times? And you strike me as this dude who wants to represent himself as some kind of good, like, Halo COD player that's good at shooters or whatever. And I'm sure you probably do talk about this in your video. But watching you shoot guys in the dick, not on accident, like unironically shooting guys in the dick, not by accident because you're just like scrambling or something. You are unironically, and have been for like 10 years, shooting guys in the dick. And I call you on it every single fucking time I see you in a video. And I'm sick of it. You're fucking bad. You're bad. I don't want to hear what you have to fucking say. Watching you shoot people in the dick, I don't think you're a good gamer. I don't value what you have to say.
Now I hear you, dear viewer.
I forgot about the whole shooting. I forgot about this whole skit that I have. I've delivered this skit on my fucking stream like 7 times or something like that. I forgot about this. I always forget about this unironic skit that comes up every time that I watch the Act Man, where I'm like, I forgot about the Act Man shooting the guys in the dicks. Like this has come up like 7 times. It's not like I'm coming up with this. This is original like material that I'm like talking about here. This has been on my stream like 7 times. Watching the Act Man shoot people in the dick and complain about fucking about Battlefield is just not my vibe anymore. I stopped watching him. I can't do it.
Videos, not reviews. While personally I think that's debatable with the Act Man's video, considering how in-depth he went with his commentary. But as for the semantics of impressions versus reviews, the intent of these videos for the studios...
Who the I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody playing Payday 3. And I don't, frankly, like, I don't know. Like, it's like I do want to know them, but it's just sort of like, but I honestly don't know why I would. Like, you want to know the last time I would have met a Payday 3 player? Or, Payday 3, right? It would have been in the Denver Dream Land Cafe on Wadsworth and fucking whatever it is, like, I want to say 9th or 17th. I forget what the fucking street is, something like that. And they have this beautiful big LAN cafe where you actually can do cool LAN stuff with 12 other people, like play Halo Infinite or, like Counter-Strike 2 or, fucking whatever, Fortnite, doesn't matter, right? That is, and the last time I was in that place, I was a homeless person smoking meth on the streets who couldn't afford my own apartment with my own fucking video game thing, but I had worked the previous Saturday and the night before, so I had like, you know, 100, 140 bucks in my pocket and shit, but I didn't have a place to live, and I didn't have a television or a fucking PC or a console. So I would go to the Dream Cafe when I was high on meth, and I would play, like, I'd be like, okay, it's Sunday. I worked the last like 6 days, and I'm gonna take one day off. And I slept all Saturday night. I crashed out on. I was high all fucking week from Monday until fucking Friday, and I crashed out on Saturday night after I worked 6 days driving or something like that, or dealing drugs, or I just like did construction or flagging or something like that. I'm gonna take the Sunday off, and then I go to the Dream Cafe, and I see bads, like 15-year-old bads sitting there in the back playing Payday 2. And I'm sorry, but culturally, Payday 2 wasn't even that strong. But you guys made it out like it was. Like it was big culturally for you. I don't know anybody who fucking played Payday 2. Not anybody I respect. I'm sorry. Somebody should fucking say it. Sometimes you guys look back and you assume that my generation loved a game. You know? And I watch it, and I know you do this because this was before you were even alive. And you'll make some assumption that we all loved, like, Smash Brothers or something. No. No, you just weren't alive, you weren't around. Most of the people I knew wouldn't have touched Smash Brothers Melee with a fucking 10-foot pole, like a 10-foot clown pole. Most of the kids I knew were either EVE Online sim nerds, World of Warcraft players, COD, Xbox, Halo boys who never ever would have touched Smash Brothers Melee with a 10-foot clown pole. And then you guys who said Payday 2 is good. And I'm sorry, but...
to buy the game. And for the creators, it's for as many people as possible to see their video. Now combine the intent of the student...
And it's that weird behavior that makes them do this weird merch that looks like the mask from American Horror Story Cult, you know? Where's the mask at? They made fun of the mask because the mask is a little bit over the top. It's just insane. That mask is over the top, man.
And the intent of the creator, and you get... the intent of these videos are for as many people in this creator's audience as possible to buy Payday 3. So unless in one of these promoted videos the creator says, hey, this game's cheeks, wait till it's better to buy it, we don't have to pretend that the link to download the game being in the video description is just there for and giggles. So
I have another theory. Only bads use the word cheeks.
These audiences respond to these positive videos while the game was still broken.
Only bads sit around bragging about how they clap cheeks all day. Really, truly skilled people don't talk about it like that. Sorry. Hate to break and dispel that fucking notion. Truly skilled people don't sit around talking about cheeks or whatever the fuck. That's just not how it works.
Angry Joe's
You'll hear him screaming like, yeah, I clapped him or whatever, but you won't hear him saying, oh, this game is cheeks. Nobody talks like that except idiots.
Comments stayed mostly devoid of any backlash, likely in large part because the video they posted was days before launch and was primarily a gameplay video.
You can hear him. He's like a pretender. He stepped to the realm of other people who actually live the lifestyle. You know?
But as for the Act Man and Big Fry T,
look at the fucking clown faces. Clown shoes, but clown face, right? What's worse than clown shoes, people, right? That's my word for these people. They're clown shoes people, right? What's worse than clown shoes people? No, wait, what? No, what? Okay. Oh, wait, no, I did. Okay. I am in the water? Yeah. So, are you going deeper in the water? No, you did something weird. I don't know where I am anymore. Where am I? Oh, God. What did you do? Only ran for like 10 seconds, but I was in the fishing village, but now I don't see it anymore. What? Where am I? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Fuck it till the sun rises.
V, whose videos were posted.
What's worse than clown shoes? Literal clown face. Sometimes you see it in the form of blackface. Sometimes you see it in the form of industry griftonomics and fucking just straight up like posturing or hacks. I would say hacks. It's like the face of a hack, you know. And the clown shoes is just the clown face. I never thought there could be anything worse than clown shoes, but here it is, clown face.
Out, but still unplayable? Why aren't you calling this game out for being unplayable? You normally hold devs accountable, and did nothing this time. Remember when Big Fry would have unbiased takes and call out devs for releasing trash?
Nope.
Get that bag, I guess. Note to self, Actman will throw his audience under the bus for some money. Never thought I'd see the day Actman would sell out like this.
I don't like this streamer, and I'm gonna get off him. I don't like his content. I don't like who he talks about. I'm sorry. I left the sub, though, which is a gift. Let's try this. Pyro Cynical. I have subbed and liked to your channel. Oh, loud and annoying.
Infamous for how much they've influenced generations. Boomers had Half-Life 1 with all the screaming scientists. There are 25 different screams recorded in that game, by the way. I checked.
I grew up with Half-Life 2, which came with the orange box. And despite playing it on Xbox, which was objectively one of the worst ways to experience the game, with poor textures and poor frame rates. It's a miracle it even ran on that limited hardware at all. But you know what? At least it came with Team Fortress 2. That was never updated, abandoned, no cosmetics, no hats, no pyro air blast, no pyro mods. And then this was a time when YouTube content for Half-Life was thriving. The Gmod Idiot Box, Team Fabulous 2, it was goofy slapstick comedy that you could argue is no more intelligent than a Family Guy cutaway gag today. But I grew up on this stuff. Oh my god! Oh my god! And it's inspired me to talk about some of my favorite games from that period. I'd spend hours in Gary's mod adjusting props, joining servers just to detonate a nuke and quickly leave. And still, to this day, I am terrified of that dark room in the back of Construct. As a 26-year-old man, that place still terrifies me.
Even Generation Alpha, the literal 12-year-olds of today, they're still hooked on anything to do with Valve's Source Engine.
Like how Skippity Toilet, something which I can only describe as literal toilet humor. Like, seriously, the main bad guys are toilets, which garner tens of millions of views per video, even putting the beloved Mr. Breast to shame.
We're done when I say we're done.
But with all that content still being put out there, people really do seem to have forgotten the foundations that made it all possible. After Half-Life 2 came out, Valve moved into an episodic format, releasing Episode 1 and Episode 2. And after that, we got nothing. Valve seemed to move on to other things, but they were too scared to actually confirm it, always being dismissive about it in interviews.
Can you tell us anything about when we'll see Episode 3?
We're not video game developers. We are terrorists up in this bitch, Half-Life Alex.
Then in 2020, we got Half-Life Alex, really good, and a great
It's actually genuinely funny. Like mutters something about like we're terrorists and Half-Life Alex. He like this was literally the funniest skit I've seen in a while.
About it in interviews.
Can you tell us anything about when we'll see Episode 3?
We're not video game developers. We are terrorists up in this bitch, Half-Life Alex.
That was actually very funny. Half-Life Alex.
Half-Life Alex, which was really good, and a great way for Valve to sell you a $1,000 VR. set. Like I said, the game was great, and it even retconned the ending of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, something people have been waiting nearly 16 years for an update for. And even though it did that, it basically replaced one cliffhanger with another one. So what now?
Wait, what happened here? I missed this. I missed this.
The game was great, and a great way for Valve to sell you a $1,000 VR set. Like I said, the game was great, and it even retconned the ending of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, something people have been waiting nearly 16 years for an update for.
Oh,
and
God.
even though it did that,
Maybe you were waiting for it. People were waiting for it. You were waiting for it. I can't think of an... I've never heard of anybody saying that.
basically replaced one...
Nobody has ever talked, maybe in your mind... Nobody has ever talked about people were waiting for a retcon of the ending of Half-Life 2 Episode 2. No, that's never happened. In your delusional mind.
The one. So what now? Do I need to buy the Valve Index 2?
Well, there's a game I played through recently that changes that. Something that writes itself into the Half-Life lore and actually does an amazing job doing so. And I think I can call it a competent successor to Half-Life. It's called Entropy Zero. And the best thing about it, it's totally free to play.
No sound? What the fuck?
Great way for 16 years for an update for. And even though it did that, it basically replaced one cliffhanger with another one. So what now? Do I need to buy the Valve Index 2?
Well, there's a game I played through recently that changes that. Something that writes itself into the Half-Life lore and actually does an amazing job doing so. And I think I can call it a competent successor to Half-Life. It's called Entropy Zero. And the best thing about it, it's totally free to play.
Could have turned down...
Why is this quiet? What? Dead silence. Entropy 02.
You guys know I bought Gamer Subs not too long ago. It has genuinely been the best investment of my life.
Oh my god.
Me, a very rich man. So I thought to myself, if I have all this money and I own a company, why not get the company to pay for a helicopter?
You're telling me this whole time I could have turned down shitty mobile game ads and done my own waifu shaker cup? Hey, big guy.
Hey, Pyro.
I have a big business proposal for you.
I'm all ears, buddy.
That's right, guys. You know that I had to get the bag too, so that's why I've launched my very own shaker with Gamer Subs. If you've been tuning into my streams, thousands of
cringe. Fucking cringe.
Entropy Zero was made by Breadman and his team, and currently has 2 entries.
Wow.
The game asks really intriguing questions like, what would it be like to play as the Combine? The hundreds of converted humans you'd crowbar, pin to walls, and throw barrels at as Gordon in Half-Life 2. It's really difficult to remember that despite being the main enemy in Half-Life 2, with their heavy-duty gas masks and clinical radio callouts, they were once humans with thoughts and feelings, but were pushed to joining the Combine either for food, better living conditions, or just to feel superior over normal civilians. So basically, a Discord mod. Entropy Zero puts you in the shoes of the Combine, but at their lowest level, civil protection. The same grunts that would chase you around in the early game until Gordon made enough noise that the Combine upped their game and sent its actual military after you. Before getting into the game, you can try out a firing range. And by booting it up, your targets are just random civilians that probably broke curfew or laughed at one of my jokes. Or, God forbid, didn't pick up that can. Here you'll have access to all the game's weapons, which are almost identical to Half-Life 2's, but each one has updated sounds, giving them a more meaty punch. Unlike the last video I covered, Cruelty Squad, pretty much all the weapons here exist in real life, apart from a few exceptions. You have the USP match made by Heckler & Koch, renamed to the Civil Protection SI 9mm pistol. Honestly, even in Half-Life 2, this was a really underrated gun. Combining it with the zoom feature of the suit, which you can also get in Entropy, you can get some really far away headshots really easily. You can also fire it underwater for some reason. Never understood why that was the thing. The MP7, also made by Heckler & Koch, renamed to the Civil Protection Officer SI MP7. Still can't use the iron sights on it, despite that red dot picture, just basically begging for it. Unlike Half-Life 2, automatic weapons will actually have huge kickback now, forcing you to either burst fire or fight the recoil like you're playing 6 Siege after holding an angle for about 18 hours. The Spaz 12, made by Luigi Franchi, marked as an unauthorized rebel shotgun, operates the exact same as in Half-Life 2, but just listen to the sound when you fire both barrels at once.
Light work, no reaction. Ooh. Okay, it's got a little kick. Ooh.
Entropy Zero takes place 11 months before Half-Life 2, so the fictional pulse rifle, which you'd use in the late game of Half-Life 2, still hasn't left its prototype stage. Its ammo cells are blue, it's marked with red streaks, and fires 2 inaccurate shots per round instead of 1 accurate shot like the base game. Its secondary fire ejects 2 energy balls at once, because apparently 1 instant kill ball of death wasn't enough. It's funny actually, like hearing Goodnuts cope about the gun, trying to make some kind of justification for it when the weapon just makes 0 sense. Entropy Zero also has 2 new weapons. Because you're now Civil Protection, you'll have access to the manhacks, the annoying drones that would slowly chip away at your health. These things can be great at clearing out rooms, and honestly...
Nope. Sorry. Decadence. Decadence. 1971. Oh my god. This is called Decadence and Downfall, the world's most expensive party. Thank you, Best Documentary, for the excellent content for my stream. I'd like to sub to your channel.
You drove for miles in the desert, and suddenly you see this forest of columns coming out very high to the sky. And next to it, this village, town, which was created for the occasion of tents. And that was already a fairy tale story.
It was a perfect setup for a James Bond plot. It was so extravagant. It was so exclusive.
It was the budget from Switzerland for 2 years, which they spent in 2
Oh
days.
my god.
It was big security was everywhere. Yes, machine gun on every corner. When you have all the head of states, I mean, yeah, so much responsibility.
This is a party? Oh my god.
The only time where everyone met. You had the East, the West, the developed countries, the underdeveloped countries, the communist countries, the monarchies. Everyone was there.
Why don't we do this
The party's
anymore?
a bit like a debutante's ball. You know, it's basically a coming out. Iran is coming. You know, the idea was, I think, that, oh, you know, we want to join the top tier of nations with a bang. But it was the wrong bang.
If you spend hundreds of millions, you have to answer to somebody. One day you pay.
100 million. Shah of Iran's ultimate party. Wow. Decadence and Downfall. Cool. The Shah threw a party.
Television first this morning.
The heads of state are about to arrive in Persepolis, Iran, to help celebrate the 2500th anniversary of the founding of what was once called the Persian Empire.
Wow.
Here we have Barbara Walters.
I had no idea. Barbara Walters. God, she was beautiful back then. God damn.
He's one of the richest men in the world. This country is a constitutional monarchy. The Shah has full power. He appoints the prime minister. He can dissolve the parliament. He controls the army. He can declare war. He can conclude peace treaties. He controls the press. Very little criticism of him is allowed. His word is indeed the law.
Very brave, Barbara. Very brave. I love it.
Firm belief that I have a mission to accomplish. And I believe in God. This is why I say I think that I have a divine command of doing what I'm doing.
Bullshit.
And this in addition to the special relationship between the Persian people and their king. That makes it a very special relationship that maybe some other people could not understand.
I understand it, but I don't necessarily think it's that good. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's it is what it is. It's culture. Culture comes at a cost. Cars, pollution, politics, money, parties, all that stuff. It comes at a cost. It's not free to have gatherings and be social. It takes time, money, and effort.
خیلی هم طولانی و اینا خیس عرق بود تو اون کالسکه قشنگ یادم باشه. اصلا سیاسی نبودم و بیشتر تحت تاثیر فقر و بیچارگی و مشکلات جامعه و اینجور چیزا از یک طرف و از طرف دیگه که اون موقع اصلا انتخابات مطرح بود و همه آدم هایی که بودن دور و بر شاه نظر من آدم های چاپلوس و دستبوس و اینا که اصلا با روحیه ماها همخوانی نداشت. هر چقدر قدم به قدم رفتیم جلو آتش اینو داشتیم که یاد بگیریم، بفهمیم، ببینیم تو جامعه چی میگذره، جای ما کجاست، ما با مانع مواجه میشیم. یعنی حتی اون موقع خوندن یک کتاب مشکل بود. کافی بود یکی از ما میگرفتن، بعد به حد مرگ میبردن میزدن تا اینکه بالاخره طرف اگر زخمشو میداد من چی؟
I'm not going daggers, and I'm not using this crappy dagger either. It paid out though. It was worth way more as a disenchant.
همه اینا رو داشت. حالا چون نیست ما میخوایم همه گردن اون بندازیم.
30 silver, huh? Wait, you can get skill up off that? Wow.
For the first time, we see the new Shah arriving at Parliament House to take over the reins of office in succession to his abdicated father. Shapur Mohammed Reza, the former crown prince, now occupies the Peacock throne.
Why not?
The new Shah has had to provide evidence that he'll display a less pro-German attitude.
Shit, but now I gotta go north again. Or I don't have to now, I can just do it later.
Exploited his people until his own coffers were filled to overflowing. The new Shah has no easy task ahead of him. Iran is likely to remain much in the news.
Yep.
ببینید شاه اولا اصلا انتظار نداشتش که پدرش استعفا بده و بنابراین براش سورپرایز. حتی معروفه که موقعی که پدرش میرفته گریه میکرد میگفته منم با خودت ببر. از این نظر خیلی ناراحت بود. بنابراین هنوز نمیدونه سلطنت یعنی چی. و از طرفی هم شخصیت پدرش رو نداشت. برای اینکه پدرش قدرت رو با زور گرفته بود، با کودتا گرفته بود. و یک نظامی بود. شاه نه، شاه بچه بود از سوئیس
تحصیل کرده بود میگیم توی پراکو بگو که بگو بنابراین
Oh, I dinged. Yes. Awesome. Last point of ruthlessness. Yep. And then 2 more points and improve expose. And it's perfect.
وقتی به اونجا رسیدن کور میشه.
Who is here today? Well, 69 heads of state. And it's quite a list, either the heads themselves or their representatives. The list includes 1 emperor,
Go Barbara.
5 queens, 15 presidents, 5 emirs,
She was fucking beautiful when she was young. I didn't know.
2 governor generals,
Especially for a Brit.
4 junior princes, 3 vice presidents, including Vice President Agnew, 4 prime ministers, 7 sheiks, and 1 wife of the president, and that's everything but a partridge in a pear tree.
اگه میدونستیم چی هیچ وقت جرأت یه همچی کاری نداشتیم ولی افتادیم توی این کار. من اون وقت وارد داستان شدم که همون مهر 1970 بود. یه روزی والازد اشرف من رو احضار کردم و گفتن که اعلیحضرت تصمیم گرفتن که جشن شاهنشاهی در سال آینده برگزار بشه. شما برین کارهای ایشون رو تحویل بگیرید و تا روزی که جشن تموم نشده شما اونجا باشید. در اون زمان کسی اصلا شورای جشن‌ها رو جدی نمی‌گرفت. رفتم با آقای علم صحبت کردم که وزیر دربار. بهشون گفتم زور دربار رو پشت این بذارین که همه دستگاه‌ها متوجه اهمیت کار بشه. به عرضشون رسید فرمودن که یک کمیته عالی تشکیل بشه به ریاست وزیر دربار. بعد از اون یه خود کار جدی‌تر شد. سازمان جلب سیاحان 2 تا هتل پیش بینی کرده بودن، یکی در شیراز یکی در تخت جمشید. آقای علم گفتن همه دست جمعی بریم به شیراز. در توی شهر اولا خیابونای کثیف و دیوارای خراب. بعد رسیدیم به هتل کوروش. هتلی اونجا نبودش، فقط یه اسکلت فلزی بود که تازه داشتن سرهم میکرد. رفتیم به طرف تخت جمشید. یه جاده 2 خطه پر از اسفالت‌های از بین رفته تا رسیدیم به تخت جمشید. تخت جمشید اون موقع تا چشم کار میکرد بیابون بود، هیچی نبود اونجا. یک دفعه همه متوجه شدن که چقدر ما در حقیقت از مرحله پرتیم. برگشتیم به شیراز. آقای علم گفتن که آقا اینجا یک کار مملکتی، اگر سر موقع این کارا همه درست نشه من هفته برمیدارم یکی شما رو میکشم، بعدم خودم رو میکشم، چون این آبروی مملکت ما خواهد بود. چند روز بعدش اینو مطرح کردم. این بیابون پر از مار و عقرب بود. اصلا موضوع پذیرایی و این چیزا رو در شیراز و مهمونهای اینا رو بهتر حذف کنید. آقای علم گفتن که دعوتنامه ها رفته نمیشه بحث دیگه کار تموم باید انجام بشه. ولی اینجا دیگه به فکر مهندسی یه کاری میکنیم که اینجا جای امنی باشه. اصلا 30 کیلومتری تخت جمشید سنپاشی کردم و یک کامیون پر از مار و عقرب از اونجا جمع کردن. مار جعفری خطرناک.
See, it's not loud enough. When I do it, it's loud. When you do it, it's quiet. God damn it. See, when I do it, it's loud. When you do it, it's quiet. It's so annoying. Stupid piece of shit program worked fine for a year, and now it's all fucked up. Did you say what one I should use? I went AFK. Yes, I said Egypt. Egypt. I say this because the Brits always win. So you play, if you wonder what my reasoning was, the Brits always win, so, you know, we pick the underdog usually. And this is true right now with the Arab Spring and all that stuff. We always take the underdog. Not to be pro, you know, not to be pro Britain or anything. Like, I am pro Britain, but, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, not to take Britain's side or something. I'm just saying it is true. Like, they generally won most of it. So, yeah, pick the underdog.
The body is that of a female orc warrior. It is clear that she died in battle, probably against the Quill War in the area. You turn the body over and see the marks from blades and spells upon the deceased orc. Her armor all but destroyed, her hair matted to her face. Based on Mancrick's description of her, there is no doubt in your mind that this was his wife. He will be upset by the news, but you are sure he should know the truth. Should...
reason for colonialism, the reason for Iran's weakness is Islam. When Shah's father and his ministers took over, most of them were educated in Western institutions. They're very adamant about modernity, Westernization, as well as going back to ancient roots. So culture or cultural revival was part of a larger agenda of secularizing Iran. Throughout his reign, the Shah was very conscious of his father's legacy, but also I think he wanted to distinguish himself from his father in the sense that I can do this better.
I never saw him in exile. I was exchanging letters. He will never try to really tell me what to do. Only one recommendation. Don't be afraid of anything, ever. That is not possible. I mean, physically, I'm not afraid of anything, ever. Death doesn't mean anything for me. I have seen it so many times right in front of myself, in my eyes. And I know that the day will come. When the day comes, nothing will stop it. But mentally, constantly you're afraid of something.
Aggro.
See, I'm always terribly afraid the system will fall on me like a ton of bricks for no goddamn good reason in the world. Because it did.
شما اگر تاریخ ایران رو بدونید در سالهای 50 اختلافی که بین مصدق و شاه بود در این جمله خلاصه میشد. شاه باید سلطنت کند نه حکومت. مصدق مثل نخست وزیرای قبلی نبود. مصدق میخواست برگرده به قانون اساسی و شاه فقط بشه سلطنت مشروطه و شاه اینو نمیخواد. شاه میدید که روز به روز داره قدرتش از دست میده.
Attention is focused once again on the Middle East, where events in Iran have taken a dramatic double twist. Forced to flee his palace in Tehran, the Shah and his queen arrive in Rome after an alleged attempt by the Imperial Guard to arrest Dr. Mossadegh and a refusal by the Shah to dissolve Parliament at Mossadegh's request.
I had not abandoned hope. My heart was light. It took only 2 days before the people called me back.
بالاخره هم خب مصدق با کودتای آمریکایی انگلیسی میدونید که سقوط کرد.
Until 53, my life was a succession of pain and suffering and humiliation.
Yeah, until 23, my life was like that too. For a long time. I mean, not when I was a kid. It started when I was about 17 and it went until I was 38. So what is that? That's 13. That's 18 years. It was 18 years of it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Echo.
Not getting high qual and it sucks.
So he comes back in 1953, knowing very well that this was a foreign engineered coup d'etat in his name, knowing very well that, you know, he is coming into a country that essentially does not want him. So what does he have to do as a politician? There are two ways. One way would be trying again to be the people's monarch within, again, a country.
Server's been okay. The server's been okay. It's good. The main reason I'm on here, number two, it's kind of silly. It's not for the base or it's to play Rust or, well, I mean, it is to play Rust, but the first week of December is kind of boring, in the respect that, like, I'm not here to play Rust. I'm not here to gather mats or any of that stuff or kill zombies. Because it's the last month of the year, and I'm capped out. There's nothing to do. So, come December 14th, I think, they start like a 12-day celebration, I think. And that's coming up here in like 2 days or something like that, where suddenly they change Rust pretty drastically. They improved the music, and they had a holiday song that I actually really fucking love. That's like my favorite holiday song of all time. And then they add gingerbread portals all over the server. So in order to have a base that's standing the test of time and has materials in it and a place to store loot, I do all the work to keep the base up kept every day, but I won't be playing too much of Rust in an active way beyond the first like 2 days. Because I mean, like the server doesn't really affect me Even if I were to be raided, it wouldn't matter. I can just go build 1x1s next door to the gingerbread houses. I'm after the gingerbread houses with my prototype 17 pistols. Because I like the gingerbread houses. I think they're really fun. They're fun to hunt for. They're fun to do. They pay out. They don't really pay out really that well, but they do pay. They pay okay. And so, and I like Rust Christmas holiday event the most out of any holiday event I've ever done, even though it's not that good. Because it's like, none of it bothers me. It actually just adds to the game. That's it. None of it requires anything, but I do like it. So that's why I'm doing Rust for like 2 hours each day. I'm about to log right here, even though I've got like kind of I'm low on high qual, so I will have to do one last run here. I've got 12 high qual right now, which pays exactly 1 day's upkeep. But I need another like 12 high qual or so. So and like for some reason, even though I ran 2 fucking pylons and like 7 metal nodes, I got more high qual, huh? Oh wait, I got more. I forgot. I did get more. I got like another 12 here. I did actually solve my problem. I can log now. And I will do the beach run since I'm thinking about it. But I'll do the beach run trying to pull a little bit more high qual than what I've got here, but I pull the cloth out of there and put the metal in. There we go. I'm gonna take yeah, this is a good kit to take. I'm just gonna leave that and that. Actually, I'll carry a pistol for this because there are like 8 people on right now. I might actually encounter somebody. I will take a pistol instead of the bow, and I'll take some nails so I can pop barrels. 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10. Should be enough. Okay. And once I put a little bit more high qual in this base, I don't even have to log in tomorrow. And then on the 14th, I'll play Rust and I'll hunt for gingerbread houses because those are fun to do. I even have the ammo made and everything. I'm looking forward to it. I don't usually do holiday events. I was very surprised to actually enjoy the Rust one as much as I did. Because it's like pretty cool. You don't have to leave your base really. The gingerbreads, they spawn all around you. You can see them usually from your base, or not from your base, but usually within a block of your base, there's going to be a gingerbread, and I actually really like that. It requires like very little work, you know. So yeah, the server itself has been great. Somebody sunk my tugboat today, but that was to be expected. If I leave it next to Fishing Village, by the way, that's a Rust thing. Do not ever leave the tugboat next to the Fishing Village like I did. But see, the problem is I live at Fishing Village and I want the tugboat near me. I should have dumped the fish out of it because I valued the fish, but I didn't value anything else in that tugboat at all. There was like 100 fuel in it. There was 2K metal. That kind of sucks, but that's like 5 minutes of work. That doesn't matter. For 5 minutes of work for me right now. Come January, it'll be a lot of work to get a stack of metal. But right now, it's so easy to get metal, so... Damn it, I was hoping for higher quality than that. I'm trying to get high qual, but I'm not really pulling it. I got too high qual, it's not enough. Yeah, server will be good. When Christmas hits, we'll probably see more people, maybe. Like another 1 or 2 people, I bet. Which is cool. Zombie servers is a good way to spend Christmas, in my opinion. I love this place because it's like, at any given time, a lot of people could come here, but it stays low pop. It'll always probably be low pop, and I don't mind that. You know, I was expecting more people than what came, because they surprised me this month because they took hardcore down, which is sad. They completely took hardcore servers off of the you know, off the server list except for modded. So thank God. I could have lost my server when they did that. I could have lost it, but they didn't. They didn't fuck us. They fucked all the other hardcore people. which is like 50 people. It's like 50 people in the world or something that can stand to do this, but I like it. I fucking love it. I love hardcore. It totally changes how you look at navigating. It forces you to change your mind and memorize things around you all the time. I like hardcore. Yeah, I don't need that. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I can't even fit it. So the loot ends here, which is kind of annoying, but running the cliff might not be the worst idea. I might get a little bit more high qual off the metal ore, if there is any, and metal ore is always good. No, wait, here's some loot. But yeah, it's kind of sparse. It kind of dries out for some reason. The way the RNG of the procedural generation worked, this road is not very loot filled. I'm really enjoying playing like this set of games. I'm the happiest I've ever been, which makes this server a lot easier to play. When you're unhappy or lonely or bored or angry or emotional in any way or form, this server can kick your fucking teeth in and really demoralize you. Even when you're skilled at it and you've done it for a long time, this server can kick you in the fucking nuts, you know? And it can really make you feel pretty bad. So, one of the things I really enjoy about these sessions that I'm doing right now is I'm happy. So, like, it like goes easier for me, and I die less, and I'm not in a rush, and I don't push, and I don't go faster than I need to go, and one of the things that the zombie server, the server itself, is teaching me to do is take the time and smell the roses, because I was such a sped up, fast, jittered up, meth addict, tweaker, king of tweakers, like, guy. Like, you know how you know what sentence I would use to sum up my drug addiction to methamphetamine was I was such a king of tweakers that I was so high that it didn't affect me. And I could operate just like I'm operating right now. And the server is the opposite of that for me. It's kind of like trimming bonsais or something. Like it's now it's like you think about every move, because the hardcore server could kick you in the nuts so fucking bad every time that you're like, I think about everything I do and all the moves I make, and it's slower, and it's more methodical, and it's calculated, and I don't rush through, and I do have like kind of a manic pace, you know. I don't really stop unless I'm playing a different game. So it's like, you know, it's a good game for me for that, because it's like it teaches me pacing better, and that's one of the reasons why I'm still on the server, or I would have quit Rust entirely. I don't feel there's much less. I don't feel that there's much more to learn about Rust that they couldn't basically add. They'll have to add it. There's not much left for me to learn about Rust, which is frankly kind of tragic for me. I keep looking for a replacement, and I don't fucking see it. And so yeah, that's how I feel about the server. There's all these other thoughts that come with it. You know, there's other reasons that I'm here. Christmas and you know, other things.
Flux. There's a lot of
I feel I may have slightly sprained my right foot because I've been running. and I weigh 300 pounds, like 310 pounds, and
Aggro.
I shouldn't have been running, and I think I sprained my right foot slightly, and it hurts. I can move it around. It's not broken. I can crack it. I can crack it, and I can clench it, and I can like tighten it really tight and stuff. My foot's fine, but it's definitely sprained. I sprained my arch, I think. I shouldn't have run as long as I did. When you're 300 fucking pounds, you put that kind of pressure on your feet, it'll like sprain your fucking feet. But I mean, I've been trying.
Aggro.
A lot of disenchantment, right? Or ruling with a strong hand. And the Shah, with increasing funds through the oil revenues, with increasing confidence in his alliance with the United States, he established a militarized security state, trying to find out how I can keep myself in office as a monarch.
تعطیلات عید پیش می‌آمد آقای علم رفتن به
Aggro.
Je ne sais pas si l'âne est de plus blonde, mais de plus belle, il n'en est pas pour moi. Elle est vraiment toute la joie du monde. Ma vie commence dès que je la vois. Et je fais oh, et je fais ah. C'est si bon.
آقای علم تا برگشتن جلسه تشکیل دادن و اشاره کردن گفتن که شاید
The macro keeps breaking. So
چادر بزنیم
annoying.
پذیرایی کنیم. چون در زمان قدیم هم چادر میزدن. این مؤسسه فرانسوی جانسن طرحی تهیه کردیم که ما یک خونه های پیش ساخته بسازیم، روش هم یه چیز پلاستیکی میکشیم به صورت چادر.
Mr. Alam was very efficient. I think it was his character to get it done. He found the simplest way to do it, to go to a professional, to do the tents, to do the food, to do the catering, the servants.
Maxime, à cette époque, était considéré dans l'une des meilleures tables. La direction, M. Vaudable, avait fait connaître Maxime vraiment dans le monde entier. Nous étions à Boston, parce que Maxime avait fait un gala à l'opéra de Boston. Nous dînions avec M. Vaudable, et il dit, je vous dis rien encore, mais vous allez vivre de grands moments. Ma première réaction, c'était une grande inquiétude et un enthousiasme pour apporter une petite pierre à cet événement quand même mondial.
صحبت جشن در داخل مملکت بود. اینی که پادشاهان بیانه اصلا صحبت این حرفا اون موقع نبود. بعد از اینی که آقای علم این قرارداد با مؤسسه جانسن و مکسیم بستن، توجه زیاد شد به این جشن و از این طریق بودش که چشم همچشمی پیدا شد.
Sur un terrain d'aviation proche de Paris, viennent d'être montées 2 tentes géantes.
$28. That's good enough, yeah.
Ces tentes sont
Okay, I'm gonna log.
au camp qui va être dressé à Persépolis pour la célébration du 2500e anniversaire de la fondation de l'Empire de Perse par Cyrus le Grand.
Oh, my phone is in the other room. Damn it.
Political value. He's ostensibly in the Quran. He's definitely in the Bible. The Greeks love
no,
him.
there it is.
The Persians clearly valued him a lot. I mean, he's one of the few that has a tomb. It's the one tomb that nobody's demolished at any time. He's a figure that all political factions in a way also can buy into. He's a humanist. He's an Enlightenment leader. He emancipated. He liberated the Jews. He likes minorities. He treated people with dignity. And Cyrus becomes this blank slate onto which the Shah projects his own image so that he may be reflected in his glory.
Okay, so
introduced justice. He was the first man who introduced the Bill of Rights. We have the scroll.
Time to go to Camp
You
Trabajo.
have the real scroll in your museum. You took it from us.
کاش که تو جامعه ما اون حرف ها مثلا پا میگرفت و میرفت جلو. شاه هر قدم که رفت جلو و سیستم ساواک و سرکوبش و اینا درست مخالف اون چیزایی که تو اون لوحه کوروش نوشته عمل کرد. ساواک شب خونه ایم بود. ساعت 11 شب بود. مادرم من بیدار کرد. اسمان بلند شد. ساواکیا خونه پرن، همه جا رو گشتن و هیچی گیر نیاوردن. برام باورم نمیشد این همه کتاب تو خونه، حتما شانس هم آوردن. دیگه اینجاها شدیم سیاسی، یعنی واقعا این چه سیستمیه.
Oh yeah, 450 mil.
I think the problem of the White Revolution was in many ways a top-down process.
The war chief has instructed me to study all kinds of weapons and armor. He has sent me here to the hub of both the Tauran and Orc cultures in the Barrens to meet as many travelers as possible and to learn about the cultures of the Barrens. He feels there's something to be learned from even the most pathetic of cultures, like the Quillbor or Centaur.
The Razormane Quillbors to the south beyond the Field of Giants have no skilled blacksmiths from what I am told, but they have apparently started to develop sturdier weapons. I'd like to get my hands on a few different types to learn their techniques if possible. If you wish to help bring honor to the Horde, then bring me examples of their weapons. Find me a dagger from their stalkers, a wand from their seers, and a shield from their war frenzy. That should do nicely.
Lakotamani is called Earthshaker.
Khomeini was
and his
pure
steps
cleric.
are like
His
gathered
grandfather, his
thunder.
father, all of
He
them
is
were
with you
steeped
now,
in Islamic
and his
theology
courage
and this whole
mingles
idea
with
that
yours.
Iran
Together there
was
is no
not
conflict
primarily an
you
Islamic
cannot
country
Walk
was
tall,
for him
adventurer.
utterly
Walk
unacceptable.
tall, Earthshaker. Adventurer, Melor Stonehoof has heard of your deeds and has set a path before you. If you take it, then go to Thunder Bluff and speak with Melor. You will find him on Hunter's Rise.
Oh, that's Thunder Bluff. Ratchet. I have to go to Thunder Bluff and Ratchet. Son of a bitch. I shouldn't have dinged. I should have turned these in before they went green. Oh, well. There's a whole science to this that I ignore all the time. At least I have the FP. I can go back now, so.
Where can I send you today, adventurer?
Thunder Bluff. There we go. I realized that there's, you know, these seasons are supposed to last like I think 12 or 14 weeks or something like that. I think it's like, yeah, it's like 12. I think 3 months, and I think it's gonna take me 3 months to do all the content, and I'm gonna do all the content. I'm gonna do all the quests in all the towns, and I'm gonna get all the money, and I'm gonna use it to get the best set that I could possibly get for the level 25, and I'll use that to sit and guard flags in Warsong Gulch AFK and just kill any flag carrier. I'll even run the Agi potions and all that from the money that I get, and when I get on a target, they'll die. If I'm full blues and 25 or whatever, I'll kill whoever it is. It won't matter. Even bears, stuff like that, prot wars. So
کماندوها میریزن توی مدرسه فیضیه، در و پنجره ها رو میشکنن و حتی شاید یکی دو نفر کشته میشن، عده زیادی دستگیر میشن. اینجا دیگه اعلام جنگ با آخوندها. یه عده از رجال سابق که بیشتر هم همکارای پدرش بودن میان بهش میگن این کارو نکن، این کار خطرناکه. تمام اینا رو دستور میده اخراج میکنن. یعنی دیگه با اینا کار نمیکنه و این ژنریشن جدید است کسی اون شخصیت نداره که بگه آقا راه شما اشتباهه، شما دارید هم خودتون و هم ما رو میبرید به جهنم.
I had to send one of those stubborn obscurantist clergymen abroad. He had to travel.
این انقلاب ننگین و خونین به اصطلاح سفید که در یک روز با تانک و مسلسل 15,000 مسلمان رو آنطور که معروف است از پای درآورد، روزگار ملت را سیاه در ساخت.
Why do you let things get that bad?
و اکثر روستاها دکتر و دارو وجود ندارد. از مدرسه، حمام و آب آشامیدنی سالم خبری نیست. در بعضی از دهات کودکان معصوم را از گرسنگی به چرا میبرند. ولی دستگاه جبار صدها میلیون تومان از سرمایه این مملکت را صرف جشن‌های ننگین می‌کند و از همه مصیبت‌ها بالاتر جشن منحوس 2500 ساله شاهنشاهی. دنیا بداند که این جشن‌ها مربوط
I like this documentary, but half of it is in a foreign language, and that's bothering me. I'm just gonna do a different video. Legal. I have like to say, not that their language bothers me or anything at all. Nothing to do race-wise or anything like that, racism-wise or anything like that. I like their language, actually. It's a very beautiful language. But it also, I have no idea what they're saying, and I don't want to sit there and read. So I'm trying to play a video game.
Allegations are true. Trump's worst lawyer.
Trump's worst lawyer. I remember he did the whole Trump lawyer breakdown, which was so funny. He was like, here's your F-tier lawyers, here's your D-tier lawyers, here's your C-tier lawyers, your B-tier lawyers, here's your A-tier lawyers, and they're scaled by, it was so funny, he was like, they're scaled by how much they like the press. You can, like, the lower they are on the chart, the more they like the press.
Engaged in some of the most unethical behavior I've ever seen.
Of course, it's a Trump lawyer.
Michael Avenatti looked like a saint.
Yeah, he was like, "Yep, you got free reign. Whatever, I'll back you. It doesn't matter."
If a recent civil lawsuit is accurate, Alina Habba convinced a Bedminster waitress who was suing the Trump
Bedminster
for
waitress
sexual harassment to leave her lawyer, then signed one of the worst settlement agreements I've ever seen, which was drafted by Alina Habba, who claimed to be a neutral third party. If she wasn't already working for Trump as a lawyer, she appears to have used this unethical freebie as an audition to become Trump's top.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
This is insane. Now, you might remember Alina Habba as the 39-year-old attorney leading Donald Trump's New York civil fraud case and the new powerhouse contender shoving Rudy out of the way for the bad Trump lawyer crown. She received an F-tier ranking from us. In 2021, surprising many people, Habba replaced Trump's longtime lawyer.
Oh, I got Recipe Savory Delight. This is worth. Look, this is worth 50 silver, but I need it. I need that. Oh, I'm gonna make some money. Yeah. I'll just fish savory by the lake. What's the best place for savory? I think it's Wailing Caverns, actually. Yeah, and I'll kill elite lizards and stuff. Yeah. First aid trainer. I probably need that too. I mean, let's make some more, right? Oh no, I didn't pull any.
I can train you in first aid techniques.
Hey, heavy wool, not bad. I need it. Yeah, you know, I'm inclined to buy some wool, but I don't have any money. So what now? I have a turn in I didn't do. Oops. Ooh, let's listen to the Thunder Bluff music real quick. Doesn't sound good. Oh, I'm also a grunt. Cool.
Ah, splendid specimens.
20 silver. Nice. And quite a jump on the level. That's good. Elite quests are good. So what other complete quests? I've got a lot of complete quests. So this next one is in Sepulchre, Ratchet, Stone Talon, Crossroads. So now, I guess, to get out of here... Oh no, I have another turn-in over here. The cave was cool. I like the cave a lot. The cave was cool. Here's the song that I remember liking a lot.
Contestant named Summer Zervos. Though, surprising no one, the results of that replacement were easy to guess. Now, Kasowitz, the founder of the 350 lawyer firm Kasowitz, Benson & Torres, is a high-powered lawyer with
I forgot my
clients like
poisons
former
again.
Fox host Bill O'Reilly and the cigarette company Leggett. And as
Oh
a
look, I got a Black Fathom buff. Increases hit chance by spells by 3%, 2 grants 20 attack power, 25 spell damage, 2 hour, and increases movement speed by 20%. I was like, man, I feel like I'm moving fast. I am. Why do they fish here? Los Hijos de Thrall. Hijos. Got a gold now. Gonna make another couple greater ones. I logged off Rust, and I'm gonna change my title now. What are we getting on now? Minecraft or Fallout or